So, dear students, I'm going to read this sentence 2 times. Okay, for the first time when I read it, I will read focusing on every single word. Okay, and for the second time when I read, I'll read it fluently. Okay, you tell me which one is beautiful to listen to. Okay, the first one: I remember that time when Anna first taught here. The second time: I remember that time when Anna first taught here. Now, which one do you think is more fluent? Obviously the second one. Okay, what's the secret behind that? Why is the second one more fluent? Let me tell you one thing. Look at the script on the screen. What if I tell you that like letters we can also link sounds? I know it sounds a little bit of funny when we say that we can link sounds. You would say we can just link letters. For example, here the letters are linked to one another, but how is it possible to link sounds in English? That's possible. Actually, that's very possible. In the next couple of few minutes, I'm gonna show you that. Okay? For the second time, when I read it, I linked the sounds in red color. I did not say that time, that time. What I did was linking the T sound. I said that time, and I did not say first taught, first taught. I did not repeat the T sound twice. I just said it once. I said first taught, like that. Okay, so it's quite possible to link sounds in English. How do we do that? We are gonna find out that right now. To explain that, let me go to the very basic lesson of English language. We know that there are 26 letters in English language, which we call alphabets. Okay, now these 26 letters have been classified into two different groups. The first one is vowels. They are A, E, I, O, and U. The second group is called consonants. They are B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay, we know that there are these two distinct groups in English language. Now, the work of linking sounds is quite simple if you understand a couple of phenomenons. Okay, now look at the very first word here. It's red, and the second word, which is doll. We know that the first word ends in the sound actually, and the second word doll starts with the same sound. So do not speak these sounds separately. Okay, do not say red doll, red doll. That would be very rough. Okay, if you have to speak fluent English, you will have to mix these two sounds. You will have to say red doll, red doll. Okay, in the next example we have black and kite. So if you try to pronounce these words completely, you will not be able to link these sounds. Okay, if you say black kite, there would be a slight pause between black and kite. You do not have to stop there. Okay, what you have to do is you have to mix these two words kind of into one another. You have to say black kite, black kite. That way you sound more native, more English, more fluent. Okay, in the third example we have miss. This word ends in s sound, and Sarah, this word starts with s sound. Once again, what you have to do is you have to mix these two sounds, and you can say Miss Sarah, Miss Sarah. It looks like that you dropped one s sound. Okay, the last example that we have here is big and game. So do not pause to say big game. Okay, just imagine that there's only one G, and you have to put a little bit of pressure on that G. So you have to say big game in that way. There's one thing that I want to bring into your attention. When we stress letters or sounds in English language, okay, we speak them a little harshly, a little roughly. For example, there's this word A-P-P-L-E. We say apple, apple. Because of these double P's, we pronounce the sound P a little hard. Okay, in the same way we say annual and assume. Just imagine these are double G's, these are double S, these are double K's, and these are double D's. Okay, so you'd say red doll, black kite, Miss Sarah, and big game in that way. Okay, what can we conclude? We can say that if a word ends in a consonant sound and the next word starts with the same consonant sound, we can link those two sounds. Okay, and here are certain examples: red doll, black kite, Miss Sarah, and big game. So is there only one possibility where one word ends in a particular sound and the second word begins with the same sound? Is it only in such a case we can link sounds? No, that's not true. There are different situations where you can actually link sounds. Okay, it's just the first example. We are gonna see the remaining examples where there is a possibility to link sounds in English language. We'll see it in a couple of minutes. But before that, when I say we can link sounds, why don't we say that we can link letters or we can link alphabets? It's very important. Bear in mind, we do not link letters, we do not link alphabets, we link sounds. Let me explain to you. For example, there are these words here: nice song. Okay, if you look at the spelling, if you look at the alphabets, it ends in E, nice, and this word begins with S, song. On the basis of letters, on the basis of alphabets, it would be hard to link sounds. So just focus on the sound. We have to link the words on the basis of sound. Let me repeat it once again. We can link sounds on the basis of sounds, not on the basis of letters or words or alphabets, whatever. Okay, for example, if you look here, nice ends in s sound and song begins with s sound, so you can link them. You can call nice song, nice song. Okay, you kind of mixed these s sounds. Okay, you have kind of mixed this s and this s sound. Okay, now look at the other example. Look cool. This one ends in K and this one begins with C. If you look at the alphabets, if you look at the letters, it's not possible to link these words. But if you ignore the words, the letters, the alphabets, if you just focus on sounds, then it's very easy to link these two words. Look cool, like that. In the next example, this word ends in S while this one begins with C. Okay, but we have to focus on sounds, so we can link these two words. We can say this city, like that, and quite and tall. We can link these two words just by saying quite tall, like that. So our question, why sound? Why not letters or alphabets? Why can't we link sounds on the basis of letters or alphabets? The answer is very simple, that I have recently explained to you. Letters can be different, that's why focus on sounds. Look, it's E letter, it's S letter, but if you focus on the sound, you know that nice song can be linked together, look cool can be linked together, and this city, quite tall, these words can also be linked together. Is that clear to you? So if a word ends in a particular sound and the other word begins with the same particular sound, we can link these two sounds almost every time. Okay, not every time, almost every time, because there are certain exceptions. For example, if there is ch, this sound, or there is j, this sound, you cannot link it. Look at this, each chapter. So ch sound, this word ends in ch sound, and this particular word begins with ch sound. Here you cannot link them. The reason? Rules, English rules. As per the rules, you cannot link them. You have to say them separately. In this book, each chapter is important like that. The other exception is j sound. You have to say this j separately and this j separately. For example, I do not like orange juice. It's wrong. I do not like orange juice. It's right. J, this sound has to be spoken separately. It cannot be linked. Now there is this important thing, and my most important part of linking sounds is this part. There are certain similar sounds in English language and certain same sounds that we have recently talked of. For example, big and game, these words can be linked together and we can say big game, or nice song. We can link these words because these are same sounds. But what about similar sounds? These are not exactly the same, but they are almost the same. Like cheese ends in z and sandwich begins with s. Z and s. They are not the same sounds. Okay? Z and s are not the same sounds, but they are similar sounds. So as a rule in English language, you can actually link similar sounds. For example, we have this sentence, do you like cheese sandwich? Okay, what I said, do you like cheese sandwich? I actually linked these two sounds, z and s, because they are so similar, so copy of each other, that it's possible for us to link them. Okay, look at this example. this zip, this zip. We can link them. We know somewhere inside of us that we have to link them. Actually, let me tell you one thing. Linking helps speaking easier. You got that? Linking helps speaking better. If at any point, because of linking, words become hard for you to pronounce, just know that you are missing some part, you are missing somewhere. Because of linking, it would always be easier for you to pronounce words, to say them clearly. Okay, for example, if I say it separately, this zip, there is some sort of pause, there is some sort of break in my speech. Okay, but if I say this zip, this zip, there is some sort of continuity in my speech. Okay, this zip code is incorrect, like that. So we can link same sounds and we can link similar sounds. What are the examples of similar sounds? Z and S that I recently explained. And then we have similar sounds like D and Th. Got that? So if there is a word that ends in the sound and the other begins with the sound, you can just link them. Wrong pronunciation, please breathe through mouth, and the right pronunciation would be please breathe through mouth. That would be correct. Okay, that would be more fluent. Look at this example with the, th and the. There's no need to pronounce them separately. You can just sort of link them. Now listen to me how to say it. With the help of his friend, he ran, like that. So we know that the and th, these sounds could be linked. Now there's this sound f and v. Okay, they are not same sounds, remember that, but they are almost the same. They are similar sounds. So whenever they are in close connection, like this one or like this one, you can link them. How to read it? 1, you have a rough voice, a rough voice. You saw that? How I linked both of these sounds into each other. Rough voice. Okay, I did not have a pause in between of them. Now listen it. Save friendship. Okay, save friendship. So this v and this f, I kind of just mixed them. The next, you can link p and b sound. For example, where is my lip balm? Lip balm. Because when you say p and when you say b, both your lips, upper lip and lower lip, they come in contact. Okay, when you say p or b, your lips come into contact. So there's no need to bring your lips in contact 2 times. Okay, like lip balm, lip balm. There's no need to do that. You can link them and you can say fluently. Now listen to me. Where is my lip balm? Lip balm, like that. Or I had a nip pen, like that. So p and b, these are similar sounds. We can actually link them. There's this example, k and g. You can also link them. I saw a black goat, like that. Or the second one, she has a big cat, like that. Here you linked g and k, big g and cat k sound. Okay, so what would be the right way to pronounce this sentence? She has a big cat, like that. Similar sounds. Next example, d and t, like red tie, I gifted him a red tie, or sit down on the sofa. Okay, if you say these words separately, sit down, no matter how fast you speak them, sit down, there will always be a gap in between. A gap of 1 second or a fraction of second will always be there. So the right way is just to link them. Sit down on the sofa, just like that. So what we've learned, linking consonant sounds. We have learned that portion. Okay, what about linking consonant sounds to vowel sounds? Is it possible to link consonant to vowel sounds? That's very possible indeed. Now look at this. She ate an apple. An ends in an N, while apple begins with A. This one is a consonant, this one is a vowel sound. So is it possible to link these sounds? Very possible indeed. The wrong way is an apple. The right way is an apple. A and napple. A and napple. An apple, like that. Here are certain examples. Now look at this. The tiger in the forest saw him. So there is no need to pause here. Tiger in. Just mix these two sounds. Say tiger in, tiger in. The tiger in the forest saw him. Where Nana, where and Nana. Remember that if you say complete words, you would not be fluent. When, Anna. These are complete words, so there is sort of pause in between of them. You have to link them. Where, Nana. When Anna. When Anna wrote it, she cried. She ate an apple, and the kitten read. The kitten read. Kid in is wrong. You got that? Kid in is wrong. You have to say kidden. This consonant sound goes with this vowel sound, and you say kidden. The kidden read. Okay. So we have studied that consonant sounds can be linked, and consonant vowel sounds can also be linked. It's quite possible. So what about linking vowel sounds to vowel sounds? Is there any possibility to link a vowel sound to a vowel sound? Let's see. This is the easiest part. When you link a vowel sound to vowel sound, there are two sounds that might be created, either y or w. These two sounds. Always remember, I'm gonna repeat it once again. Whenever you link a vowel sound to other vowel sound, there would be y or w. This sound. No other sound but y or w. For example, she. Look, there's a vowel sound and asked. Once again, a vowel sound though. So we'll say she asked. Y. We say this sound in between of them. She asked, she asked. Okay. If you speak these two words very slowly, then this sound won't be there. She asked. Okay, this sound is not there. But if you become more fluent, if you say she asked, kind of you mix she into asked, so you say she asked. This sound is created. There's other example. There were two apples. So here is a vowel O, and here's other vowel, that's A. Two apples. This sound is created. Two apples. Okay. There were two apples. We can clearly notice that there's this sound somewhere here. He saw Amy. So we can say he saw Amy, like that. And the other one, I want to go out. This sound is there, go out, like that. So in the part of revision, we can say that same consonant sounds can be linked, like black kite and white tiger. These end in the same letter, these do not. But once again, we do not have to focus on letters or words or alphabets. We have to bear in mind sounds. Okay. Similar consonant sounds can be linked. For example, big kite, g and k. They are not the same sounds, are they? Actually, they are different sounds, but they match to an extent. So big kite or red tomato, like that. Ch and j sounds cannot be linked. You have to say them separately. Orange juice is cold, orange juice is cold, like that. And consonant vowel sounds can also be linked. For example, lion and in. This one is a consonant, this one is a vowel. So lion in, it's incorrect. Lion in the house, that would be correct. To link a consonant with a vowel, you can just say lie and nin. Skip this one, skip this letter and count it here. Okay, just imagine it's LIO, lie, and NIN, nin. Consonant to second word, shift this consonant here, lion in, like that. Lion in the house. And vowel sounds to vowel sounds can also be linked. You either have y this sound or you have w this sound. For example, tea in the cup, y sound, tea in, like that. So and w sound, like that. Okay, so that's it.